Hello everyone, and welcome to another general vlog video. Back in the tiny house, we're going to continue on. We got the insulation and stuff in. So I guess today we're just going to go ahead and clean up. We got some cleaning up to do and stuff. And move the cutting table and everything over to there. So, let's see if I can find a broom. You know, when I was younger, I used to try to tell my mom that my hand don't fit a broom. Well, she showed me wrong real quick. Showed me how to make my hand fit. All right, so let's go ahead and move this table over here. All right, so we got the table over there, the heater moved over there, the bulk insulation, and I want to show you guys my little stash over here. I told you I keep all the small parts, miscuts and stuff like that. It helps with. You know, if I cut something an inch too short, we all make mistakes. Then, you know, I've got a little piece, or I put a lot of this behind the plugs, the plug boxes. So I just kind of want to share that little tidbit with you guys. Yes, I do keep all my scraps. I've had people yell at me, you know, why do you keep them scraps? Don't use scraps, and now it's not insulated correctly. Well, you know what? I disagree. But when you start paying for the insulation, then you can tell me not to use scraps. Until then, I'm a poor boy. I got to use scraps. Well, to quote Stephanie, how rude. My battery went dead. Some of you won't get that little hint there. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, what we're going to do right now is, we know that I want another junction box, and I'm thinking like up in here somewhere, because that's where my wire runs to. Because this right here actually comes from that side of the living room, and I want all the living room to be on one circuit because there's only a handful of plugs and one light. Well, and then an outside light. But I want them all on one circuit, so I don't want to go into the breaker box with this because we still got all this wall and this wall up front here. So I'm going to put in a box, a junction box here, and then down here I want another plug box, but I want it low, and it needs to go about where it's at, and there's no stud there. This over here has all been pieced in. I'm going to put a solid stud there, and then I want to lower this box over here, right there. That way it'll fit up underneath an end table and still be able to plug stuff in. So with that being said, and don't forget, you know, in case anybody's watching is new to this, this is temporary, this is temporary, all of this right up in here is temporary, all of this wiring going through here, this plug box, all this is all temporary. But we're getting ready to have to get rid of the temporary because of this right here. So I got to figure out what to do on that. So let me get busy. I think I'll just go ahead and put my junction box in and do my plug boxes, and we'll bring you guys back as soon as I stop saying and. Okay, so I put a junction box in, but I'm getting ready to move it. And the reason being is this wire here has to go into it, and I have plenty enough room to come into a natural hole. Well, not a natural, somebody else pre-drilled it. But that keeps me from having to drill another hole. And I don't like the idea of having to drill another hole. I don't want my boards to start looking like Swiss cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and then switch it over to here. I'm probably right in your guys' way. Let me try to get you a little bit more over here. There we go. Now maybe I won't be in your guys' way. And you want to recess it back just a little bit so the lid doesn't, you know what, I want down a little bit more than that. So I have enough clearance up at the top to work comfortably. That looks better. Now, this wire, which is our main wire, from the other side, it's not our main coming from our breaker. Now it can go down. Let me get me enough room over here. Would you guys hear me grunting and groaning? Phew. I'd like to have just about an inch more. Just like that. That leaves me plenty enough wire to go into there. I think I am going to raise that box up just a little bit higher, because that right there keeps me down in there. Yeah, I'm going to raise that box up just a little bit higher. So I'm not going to make it Swiss cheese with big holes. I'm going to make it Swiss cheese with screw holes. And try to make sure that it's level. There we go. Now, I can still get insulation behind this box. And I can bring this down and through here and run everything else. The one plug behind you guys, well, the two plugs behind you guys, and the one plug over here is all that I've got. And my outside power on this side for a plug, which is not going to be up high, is actually going to be down low, which will go right into that box right there. But now temporarily, we have to hook this back up to that. So let's get that done. All right, so now the reason I had to hook this up temporary, and I know it's a little crooked, I don't care, it's temporary. For one, the extra plug in here does help, but that shoots out to my outside plug that will no longer be there, but we have to leave it there for right now. So now, I think I'm going to, I think I want this wire out of here. It's temporary, it doesn't belong there. So I think I'm going to do that really quick. We've already got the power off because it's just with a switch. Let me grab me. Now, I don't see pliers, but here's a pair of side dikes. Get that unraveled. And just go ahead and get that out of there. Even though I got to hook it all back up. Well, that way, maybe I can get some stuff done on the insulation without having to completely disconnect my temporary power, if that makes any sense. I'm just trying to straighten these wires out just a little bit. There we go. And we'll grab this one. And we'll hook our 3 blacks back up. And don't worry, people, there's no power to this. I don't even tape them or nothing. They're just going to stay right here where they are. Let me straighten this one here just a little bit. There we go. We'll turn it on. My lights on upstairs come on. So I'm going to go out and hit the chop saw real quick, make sure that's working. And as I'm sure you guys heard, it is working. So now I think I'm just going to, well, I got one more thing I want to do. All right, I just wanted to put a connector on there and then mark that as TV side, so I know that that feeds, because I don't know whether to call that the left side or the right side of the room, so we're just going to call it TV side and breaker box side, or breaker side. So anyways, that being said, next will be some wiring and getting it all up to this junction box. And then it's going to be, we're down to wiring in our breaker box and wiring in all of our junctions and everything. I might be able to sneak in, considering all this is temporary, I might be able to take it off and screw it to the face of the 2x4. And I might be able to go ahead and get the wiring done and the insulation done. And then all I'll have to do is work in this box and the junction boxes and stuff. Anyways, with all that being said, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Please like the video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And once you do, smash that bell notification. Go all the way up to the top and click all so you'll be notified on every single video that we post. And share us on your social media pages. And speaking of social media pages, follow us on Facebook at General Vlog Video. With all that being said, I may have a good plan, and this is all we got left to insulate. This wall and this little bit of a wall here. Hope you guys have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And I may have a good plan. I think we already said all this, didn't we? Wow, I may have a good plan, but I'm still my own cameraman, which means I got to poke you guys in the ear and get up close and personal. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a super, super great day. Stay safe. Hello everyone, and welcome to another General Vlog video. Back in the tiny house, we're going to continue on. We got the insulation and stuff in. So I guess today we're just going to go ahead and clean up. We got some cleaning up to do and stuff. And move the cutting table and everything over to there. So, let's see if I can find a broom. You know, when I was younger, I used to try to tell my mom that my hand don't fit a broom. Well, she showed me wrong real quick. Showed me how to make my hand fit. All right, so let's go ahead and move this table over here. All right, so we got the table over there, the heater moved over there, the bulk insulation, and I want to show you guys my little stash over here. I told you I keep all the small parts, miscuts and stuff like that. It helps with. You know, if I cut something an inch too short, we all make mistakes. Then, you know, I've got a little piece, or I put a lot of this behind the plugs, the plug boxes. So I just kind of want to share that little tidbit with you guys. Yes, I do keep all my scraps. I've had people yell at me, you know, why do you keep them scraps? Don't use scraps, and now it's not insulated correctly. Well, you know what? I disagree. But When you start paying for the insulation, then you can tell me not to use scraps. Until then, I'm a poor boy. I got to use scraps.